How to attract customers with social media marketing, something that we have done very, very successfully for many, many companies, 200 last year alone in 2020. And there is some principles that we have used across all campaigns, guys, that I want to share with you in this video to help you not only bring more customers into your business, but also to give you a social media strategy, a blueprint, a roadmap that you can implement quickly and easily into your business so that you have a social media presence which you can be proud of, right? It's not just about making money. It's not just about growing your company. It's also about being proud of the content you put out, the value that it brings to your marketplace, and also the positioning that it gives you and your business in front of not only your customers, but all the other people who are involved that see your business's content, right? That is what this business is about. How to attract more customers in this year, next year, last year, it does not matter. So first and foremost, let's get into the meat. One of the biggest indicators of success that we're looking for with the clients that we work with in my social media marketing agency. By the way, Social Agendas Marketing, we've been running for 5 years now, 5.5 years on the horizon. We're about to get our next growth plan in order with our own headquarters that we own the building of. Very excited. I went for a viewing this morning. But anyway, sidetracked. The first thing that you want to look at, guys, is your offers. That is the number one indicator of success when it comes to attracting more customers to your business. Now, a couple of questions that I want you to ask that we get our clients on our questionnaires that we send to them before we work with them. Number one, what are your offers? What are your best-selling offers? What are your worst-selling offers? Now, let's optimize your offers right now. It's great having lots and lots of products, great having lots and lots of services, but what about just positioning those and figuring out which ones are the best sellers, which ones sell the least? And now let's focus our energy and effort on not the ones that are selling the least, on the ones that are selling the most. Let's focus your social media strategy completely on your best selling services, products, whatever it is that you're doing in your business to attracting more customers. Now we've got that fine tuned. Okay, let's cut the fat, because it's better to have a social media strategy orientated around a smaller number of really well performing, high performance products or services than it is to have lots and lots of services and products all being promoted at a very minuscule level. Okay, this is the first lesson for you guys. So get clear, what are your best products? What are your best services? What are your best offers that you can now focus your social media marketing strategy around? You've got them, right? You've written them down. You know what they are. Perfect. How do we use those now to attract more customers on social media? So this is where you need to look at your strategy. One of the best things you can do in your business is go onto Google and search for what is called an empathy map. An empathy map allows you to build a customer avatar. This is your ideal customer. This is the person who you started your business to serve. These are the products that solve this type of customer's problem the best, the most, and at the highest frequency. Right? It changes lives, even if it's on a small level, convenience, whatever it is that your product or your service does. Now you've got an empathy map that allows you to get into the mind, my friends, of your customers. Now, we all think we know our customers, right? We all think we know what they like, what they don't like, who they are, where they go, and what they want from our business. But without actually brainstorming it, we can't have an effective strategy and roadmap in our social media. By the way, we're going to get to the social media part on how this works. But now already you're starting to see there has to be some thought behind your social media marketing approach. It's pointless just running onto the platforms, spitfiring out as many pieces of content as you think is humanly possible and hoping for success. If you don't get it soon enough without the right planning, you're going to short circuit and you're probably going to become quite frustrated. Some of you I know will relate to that already. I know I've related to that in my own business as well. Look, we practice what we teach, we practice what we preach. We make sure that we can relate to all of our customers' challenges because like our customers, we are a growing business as well, trying to use the same platforms as you guys to grow our business by attracting more customers on social media, right? So there you go. You have your empathy map. You have your best-selling products and offers. So you've got your strength, you've got your customer base, you've dug deep into their mindset. Remember, Google empathy map. Next, we need to talk about your content. Now, content. All you hear on social media is you need to be producing more content. You need to be talking more on camera. You need to be showcasing your products better on video, high quality production. If you're on social media on TikTok, I love seeing on TikTok and all these other platforms how these creators are waving a magic wand of light around a specific product with some water dropped on it to try and create some new ideas, and often it comes out great. But how many of us have the ability or the time or the patience or the skill to be able to go and do that effectively? Not many, right? So with your content, now with everything you've done in your empathy map, guys, I want you to take all of the pain points and tailor your content around the pain points of your customers, but more importantly, how your products or services bring the solution to those customers. Now, what types of ways can you communicate this? Because remember, content is all about communication. That's all it is. Content is your communication from your business to the outer world on why they should be buying, taking notice of, and engaging with your brand, okay? One of the best ways to do that, of course, through social media marketing is with video and images. Now, there's lots and lots of different types of ways you can do that, but the first thing I want you guys to focus on is planning your social media marketing strategy ahead of time. Okay, so if you know these are all the pain points of my customers on an empathy map, these are all the things that they're thinking about, these are what they see in the marketplace and how you want to differentiate yourself. Now I want you to think about it on a month-to-month scale. Okay, what are we going to be promoting this month? Your top offers. What are the pain points that our customers are experiencing? X, Y, Z. Now, how do we put that into a 28-day calendar with a minimum of 1 post a day? Now that is for news feeds. Stories, if we're focusing on platforms like Instagram and Facebook exclusively, which by the way is where we generate the most revenue for our customers. Instagram stories, Facebook stories are very, very powerful, and engaging on those at a minimum of 3 to 4 posts a day alongside your news feed post of once a day is very, very effective when planned out in advance. Okay, I've been going fast. Give you guys a pause to absorb all of this. Number 1, we have. Number 2, we have. Number 3, we have. Now we're talking about how do we get that into actual tangible digital content pieces. You have your Instagram stories, 4 a day minimum. Your Facebook stories, the same as your Instagram stories, 4 a day. And your news feed, once a day at a minimum. What are the captions going to be for that content? One of the best places to start for your content strategy, your 28-day calendar, is figuring out the captions. What can the captions be based on and built on? It's your empathy map content, guys. It's getting into the head of your customers. So now, write yourself, it's difficult when starting out, but try and write yourself 10 to 14 captions that you feel would be effective at doing what? Getting the attention of your customers is your primary goal. Engaging with them is next. And getting them to do a call to action, to take an action, is usually what follows after that, right? So how can you write captions based on their pain points, based on the solutions that your products and offers give? How can you write captions that tailor to those two pieces of essentially the solution and the research on your marketplace? That is where we start with most of our content strategy for clients. We'll map it out on a 28-day window. 28 days is a lot if you've never done this before. So try and do it in chunks of 2 weeks. But already we're starting to get a really good feel about how we can actually approach this in a strategical and disciplined way to get to a desired result. So your content pieces, you've got your captions. Now you need to figure out, how can I get some creative, eye-catching, engaging, attention-grabbing pieces of content into my social media marketing strategy to attract more customers. The first resource I want you guys to go and check out straight away after this video, or even pause the video and go check it out. If you haven't already used this design tool, it is 100% free. There are no affiliate links that I'm going to give you, but we use this in our agency for serving all of the clients that we run social media management for. And that, my friends, is called Canva. Canva.com. Canva is a free design tool which is 100% online. You can use a phone and an app on your phone, or you can use it on your desktop, on your laptop, your computer. And what it will allow you to do is leverage the massive library of free templates which can allow you to get away with not being the best designer in the world, not having experience with digital technology and how it all works, but still get to the desired result of really great, eye-catching, attention-grabbing content for your social media strategy. Tie that content into the captions that you've just produced. Now we're starting to get to an ideal outcome, which is not just writing on social media and posting on social media for the fun of it, for the sake of it, because I know every business has to run social media marketing on their pages. No, let's actually rewind it. Let's re-engineer it. Let's think about, how do we get to talk about our offers, tie that to the pain points, write captions and plan it all out, and then get great design through Canva templates onto the profile. Now, that's one content type. The next content, you don't want to be posting Canva, design. The real keyword I want you guys to get here on how to attract more customers through your social media is diversity. Diversity. You need to diversify your content types in order to keep hitting your customer avatar, your ideal customers, with different types of engaging content, every angle they can get it from, right? Now, what does that look like? You've got Canva, that's one type of content you can build. You've got product images and product shots standalone. So if you can't produce this yourself, guys, look at hiring somebody, a freelancer, somebody on Instagram, hashtag content creation, and you'll probably find somebody in your local area, wherever you are in the world, who is looking at collaborating with businesses, collaborating with brands to get their portfolio even bigger off the ground. Another great place to source this kind of talent, if you're on a tight budget, is Facebook community groups for content creation in your area. So content creators in XYZ, your city, whatever that city is, town, village, cave, wherever you are. So now all of a sudden you've got Canva designs, you've got product shots, video. Video, again, is a very specific skill, but you can achieve some great video from just your phone content. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sold so many units. I won't even go into the nitty-gritty details of products from all different industries with content that was honestly just shot on a mobile phone, like the one I'm recording this video on right now. You don't need massive budgets, massive production for the majority of businesses out there to generate fantastic results on social media. It is all about the other things, the concept, the solution that the video can, implant in the mind of the customer about the pain, the problem that they have right now that they need a solution from your business for. Many videos have been created and have been massively successful from our mobile phone content that we've created. Behind the scenes content is great on video as well. So there's another part to this, which is the documentation and the behind the scenes of running your business. If it's applicable, for some brands it isn't, but customers are always excited to see what is actually going on behind the cloak of the great content presentation that is usually taking place. Show them what your day-to-day looks like. If you're the director of the company, if you're a marketing manager, get permission from your directors or whoever your line managers are to actually show a little bit more about what's happening behind the scenes in your business. There's another content type. So you've got Canva designs, you've got imagery, you've got videos, you've got behind the scenes videos, you've got product shots, service shots. You can do educational content, ladies and gentlemen, where you're just educating people on the product, the industry, what it is you do, how you do it. You've also got inspirational content. If you're a service-based business, if you're a motivational speaker, a coach, a consultant, you can actually just publish words and get them out into the universe with the whole desire of motivating and inspiring people to action. I like those videos. I produce those videos very rarely, but when I do, I actually inspire myself and I get buzzing off the content because it actually just raises your frequency and your vibration that you're operating on in your business. Okay, so you have your social media strategy, you have all of the pain points and everything we've talked about, you have your content that you've started producing based on a few of those windows. Now we're getting closer to attracting more customers on social media. The final piece of that puzzle, ladies and gentlemen, once you've exhausted your organic, which means unpaid reach, the final piece of that puzzle, my friends, which is what we specialize in here at Social Agendas, not just doing it for lots of businesses, but also training lots of businesses on how to achieve the results themselves, how to manage their own campaigns, is of course paid advertising on social media. Now, freeze! Don't get too scared when we talk about paid ads. If you have already built that content, tied it into pain points, got the diversity, all paid advertising actually is for you guys is putting a fuel to that fire. It is literally every penny you spend, you're basically pouring petroleum on top of a live flame, which hopefully is already working, hopefully already helping you get more engagement, more sales. But then what that does is it broadens the scope of people who you can access and show that content to, which is ultimately when we're talking about scaling your business up at a much quicker and predictable rate. Now, paid advertising, the platforms that we use the most are Facebook and Instagram. Very, very easy and user-friendly to spend money on by design, I'm sure, by Mr. Zuckerberg himself. However, having the right strategy and approach to your customer base ties in nicely with all of the little techniques and strategies I've talked about in this video. I can't believe it's gone for 17.5 minutes already. There you have it, guys, in a nutshell. Number one is you need your strategy, you need your offers, and you need your customer empathy maps filled out so you've got avatars. Number two, you need to tie all of that research and information into great, attractive, engaging content using some of the methods we've spoken about. And number three is once you've got that fire lit and you're running your socials and you want to take it to another level, wham, bam, thank you, man, turn the paid ad spend up and go and introduce yourself to thousands upon thousands of more customers or potential customers to your business using paid advertising. I hope that helped. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.